past, they know that I cannot stand Blizzard games. This is due to some nefarious billing practices that Blizzard did when I was playing World of Warcraft a number of years back. I had a years-long boycott on Blizzard games. Pretty much the only time I played one was with the new StarCraft game that came out a couple of years back. This is my next attempt of coming in to playing a Blizzard game. So, I have never in the past ever played Diablo games at all, so this is also my first time playing a Diablo game. And as you can see here, the introduction cutscene gives you a little bit of the history of what's going on. It's very nicely done, old-fashioned style graphics. The graphics of the game are wonderful, and we're going to look through it. I'm going to play some of the introduction clips here. We're going to go look through the different characters and then the actual gameplay itself. Now, I want to know this, by the way. Why is it recently that all female actors seem to look like Ellen Page? This young character here, Leah, looks a lot like the actress Ellen Page. Also coming up in the new PlayStation 3 game coming up at the end of the year or into next year, The Last of Us, the young character there, Ellie, she looks a lot like Ellen Page. And I love Ellen Page, great actress, but I'm finding that all the young actresses, all the young characters in these video games now are starting to look a lot like her.
You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Once again, the graphics here are superb.
Leave it, Uncle. It's not important.
And this leads in, this explains what is happening here in the game, what is to come. Well, we are now going to step in and show the different characters, the different type classes you have. There is a monk class there, a holy warrior. There is a demon hunter, which is ranged weaponry and shadow manipulation, which I was considering playing that, though someone told me that it was not the best for a first timer. And you can see some of the, in the right hand corner, some of the different things that they can do. There's a wizard. And it's just like pretty much all wizards from different games out there. I normally end up playing a wizard type character, and that's what I'm going to select in the end here, is a wizard. The other classes there are Barbarian and Witch Doctor. Barbarian's your basic tank. There's the Barbarian. And basically physical strength up their melee character. Once again, we have the Demon Hunter. The monk. The monk is your healer, in essence, from what I understand here. You have a witch doctor, and the witch doctor can pull up things that are dead, from what I understand, different powers of the spirits to help you. And then we're back to the wizard again, and the wizard is what I will be going with. So my character is created. I am a level 1. The game has a typical leveling function with the experience bar. Going up, you get the experience points. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment here as well.
Since my youth, I have been told that I was special. A prodigy of vast potential. I came to the Ashari Sanctum, seeking what knowledge I could glean from the Masters. But I found them fearful of the truth. I would learn nothing from them. But the old books, the prophecies they contained, showed me all that might come to pass, and all that I might become. Then, a star fell from the heavens. The sign that my moment had come. I will go west to Tristram, to stop the darkness that the star portends, and fulfill the destiny that beckons me.
Now, I assume for each of the different classes you'll have a different introductory scene there. But here we are, the basic world, and I'm not sure if this is the same for all Diablo games here, is pretty much a 3/4 overhead view. Down at the bottom you have different bars there. You have your different weapons, you have skills, you have an inventory bar, stuff like that. The bright red globe is your health. And here we have different attacks I can do. Since I'm a magician, everything is basically more ranged power there. I have 2 different attacks there. I have my signature attack, which is the purple one. And then by right-clicking on the mouse, I can attack using just a short little wand type shot. The purple glowing orb there to the side is what most people would consider your mana, your power, and as you attack things, this rapidly replenishes. You can see there above the inventory bar, a yellow bar that's expanding, it's growing. That is your typical experience points bar. As it gets to the far right-hand side, then you level up.
Prophecy sent me in search of the star that fell on this land.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
By far, the signature attack is much stronger than the wand attack. The wand attack seems to be just like almost a little pea shooter per se, and that's one of them that I will be switching out as soon as possible here. But there you go with the purple effect. That is my signature attack.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
And he's never seen anyone fight like that before. I'm sure he tells that to all warriors as they come in.
I came here to study the fall of old Tristram. This is closer to the town's history than I want to be.
Zakharum has fallen to disgrace. What faith can save us now? It is the end of the world. Can't you see that?
Got a right good bunch of things for you this fine day.
Different things I can buy there. Right now I have no gold available to me. And there's my inventory bar on the right hand side. Continue to look around this little city. There's a stash box. I'm going to get some more. Let's see, right click on it to move it to the backpack, and I increase more health potion. And then I'm going to go inside this building here.
Tristram used to be such a wonderful place to live. My family has been here since the town grew out of the ruins of old Tristram. But now, it's horrible. The loved ones we've buried and grieved over now threaten our lives.
There with the markers, Leah, that's the one I want to talk to.
Are you Leah? Rumford said you survived the fallen star.
I did. But it
Now,
was
I
to
think
my
right
uncle
here it
Deckard
would be
Cain
much
with the
better
depths
if all of a
the
sudden
old
we
cathedral.
went to a
I
cutscene
tried to
showing
search for him.
the
The
characters
dead
like
were
we did at
already
the start. That would have
Came
been a
back
much
here
better
to rally
effect
the
for this.
militia, but
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
My knowledge increases.
And I have leveled up.
This is killing business.
And this is the first time I can start picking up gold as well. There's gold left around. But first, let's go up to the skills, and here's a new skills thing I can pick here. And with that, Ray of Frost, it takes 20 Archaea power. And that's the one I'm going to select here. It's the only one available at the time. But this will allow me to pretty much freeze things. So let's walk around, pick up some of this gold here.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
I will make certain that doesn't happen. Your town is safe.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
Yeah, I missed some gold. I hope it's there when I go back out.
We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
Nothing else of interest inside our room there. The movement, as you can see, is a point and click, and there's all my gold there still. Oh, wait, okay. There we go, let's go back and get it. As I said, this is my very first time playing this, so I'm recording it as I play along, so if I make any stupid moves that most Diablo players will sit there and say, you should have done this or should have done that, you gotta forgive me.
As the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for those who seek to protect us.
What can I do to help you fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Thanks for the warning, but I won't be dying today.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
Now, I'm not sure how it goes when it gets further on, but all the game seems to be is just attack, attack, attack. There's no... I'm told it's an RPG type game. And yes, I'm still in the first act, the introductory level, so I'm assuming as things get going a little bit further on, they get a little bit more difficult. As I fought one of the mid-bosses halfway through, which will show that here in a little bit, it really wasn't that difficult. Now we're going to go down, and I picked up some items here that I'm going to assign to my body. There's all the different spots that are available and open. We're going to put the sash there in the center. It's going to give me upgraded armor by 4 points. And I'm just going to go off and start attacking whatever comes my way. There's my new my new freeze attack. Quite effective, actually. If you hold down the beam, it will actually freeze them in place. And kind of like old Walking Dead, there's a crawling zombie. Well, I'm going to pause this here, and we're going to go forward and actually go to the end here, go to the boss battle. Otherwise, this will be about a 30-minute video. Okay, I am back, and what we've done is we've picked up a scene here where I've gone into a underground cellar. I've attacked a number of different monsters that had been robbing from some chests and everything, and I've just picked up everything that was there. There's all the empty chests. So I just killed off all the monsters. I think they were called quills. So now we're going to go look for the wretched queen. And that was another wretched mother I just took out, so that's taken care of there.
Old Tristram, Diablo himself once walked this place.